is Maya. As an embedded systems engineering student at Rogue Community College, Maya spends a lot of time in the lab, learning circuit design and making great connections with her instructors and classmates. By riding the bus and not owning a car, Maya saves almost $1,000 a month. RBTD helps Maya get to and from class safely and easily, enabling her to invest in her bright future at Oregon Tech. Way to go, Maya!
Are you an honorably discharged U.S. veteran? If so, did you know that you and your spouse could save approximately $5,000 by taking advantage of using a VA National Cemetery? You and your spouse get a grave or urn space, grave lining, opening and closing, headstone, and perpetual care, all free. Conger Morris can assist you with making all final arrangements and also help with other benefits that you and your spouse are entitled to as a veteran. Call Conger Morris or visit one of the offices.
What do you do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Get ready for winter's snowy, icy, slippery roads at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up on over 100 quality pre-owned trucks and SUVs, and every pre-owned 4x4 and all-wheel drive in stock is sale price. Many are still under factory warranty or come with our 60-day, 3,000-mile comprehensive used vehicle warranty. And our finance experts are ready to help with a quick, easy, and hassle-free process with great finance options. Be safe, warm, and secure this winter. Get to the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do you do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Fuel up for your race day adventures with Pinnacle 365. Hit for your early morning caffeine fix to help you get off to a good start and be rewarded with free motivation. Stay hydrated as you ride into Turn 2. And if fountain drinks are your thing, get your 6th free. Add Crunch to your lunch as you head into Turn 3. Fuel up for the remainder of the race with your Peak Rewards app and save at least 16 cents a gallon. Your daily journey to the winner's circle starts at Pinnacle 365.
Video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and sponsors. I'm Terry Ross, along with Isaac. I forgot to ask his last name, but he knows who he is.
Isaac McQueen.
McQueen. He knows who he is.
I do.
We're coming to you live from North Medford High School in Medford, Oregon. This is the Lithia Superstore game of the night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. And tonight we feature the Lakeridge Pacers taking on the North Medford Black Tornado. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with our community business partners who keep these events free for everyone to enjoy, so please let them know that you appreciate that. And you also invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're up to a little over 2,500 people at this point. So you can join them. Search Table Rock Sports. Click on the red subscribe button when you get to YouTube, and you will be right there. When we come back, it'll be time for the Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill Coach's Corner. is brought to you by Tap Rock on the Rogue River in Grants Pass. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night right here on TableRockSports.net.
The days grow long, calling you to pack a bag, grab the kids, and hit the road to Southern Oregon. Your journey begins when you travel Medford.
This is Jake. He's a serious cyclist training for his next race. Each morning, Jake takes his bike on the bus to work. By not owning a car, Jake is saving nearly $1,000 a month in gas, car payments, insurance, and repair. The money he saves allows him to participate in the Race for a Cure for breast cancer. With every ride he takes, he's 1 mile closer to crossing the finish line on behalf of his mom. Way to go, Jake.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
We love our sports here.
It's our responsibility to keep them great. And we need you to know your role.
You can be a player.
You can be a coach. You can be a spectator.
Or an official.
But you only get to be one.
Know your role.
Parents, release your kid to the game.
It's my experience.
Don't yell at the refs. They have a hard job.
Know your role.
Players, respect your opponents.
Love to play, win or lose.
Know your role.
So what do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
And welcome back to the Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill Coach's Corner, locally owned, family run. Check out the new menu and the great views at Tap Rock. Let's talk about the Lakeview Pacers, who come into this game 6-4. They're out of the Three Rivers League, and that's one tough league. It features West Lynn, Tualatin, Oregon City, and just about anybody else that can play basketball up north. It's a really tough league. They're 6-4. This is their final preseason game right here against North Medford. They won Tuesday night 86-85 against Sunset when David Getty hit a three-pointer with 6 seconds left to go in the game. Actually, no, he didn't. They had 6 seconds when they got the ball back. He came down and hit a three-pointer at the buzzer and won that game by 1. We won't talk about what Sunset did there, but you talk to Coach David Duong, he'll tell you he's got a team that can shoot. He's got a number of three-point shooters. He said they just haven't maybe quite put it together every night, but he's got a team that can shoot. However, he is a little concerned about number 34 for North Medford, Owen Scott. He says Owen Scott's just a little bit bigger than anybody he's got on his team. Maybe not in size, because Owen Scott's listed at 6'8", and they at North Lakeridge has Cole Holm is listed at 6'7". So I don't think it that way, but Owen Scott's a lot larger, a lot heavier than Cole is. So he's a little bit concerned about that. They're going to have to play really good defense and be on the shooter, or so he says. Meanwhile, North Medford comes into this one 1-9, but for the first time this season, they have everybody. They have the whole team back, including Antonio Orozco, who they have been missing since the beginning of the season for varying reasons. And so Coach Scott Blankenhorn is pretty excited about that. He's also excited about the way the team has played. They came out of that Abbeys tournament, and their last 2 games in that Abbeys tournament, they played tough. They lost to West Salem 59-56, but West Salem had to hit a tough shot at the buzzer in overtime to actually win that thing. And then they lost 61-54 to Nelson. They played Nelson pretty tight until, maybe about the fourth quarter or so when Nelson began to take over just a little bit. So he thinks that they're playing better. He thinks they're just about ready to put it all together. And he thinks that tonight may be the night to get their second win. This also is their final preseason game. Tuesday, we start conference in the Southwest Conference, Isaac, and North Medford happens to open up against Grants Pass. That will be absolutely no picnic for them. I can assure you of that. And I don't know who South opens. Do you know who South opens with? Or
I don't know.
You don't know. Why?
I don't know. I haven't looked at their schedule. I don't know.
I just happen to have it in front of me to help me out.
Yes. Well, Grants Pass is playing terrific basketball right now. Got some great players with Bruner and Deshane. And they have a very, very movement-oriented style of offense, Grants Pass does, so that'll be a good one. But before we get to Grants Pass, Lakeridge is in front of North Medford. And as you said, Lakeridge, a good shooting team, a team that can stroke from deep. North Medford hasn't been particularly good this year at defending the three-point shot. So this is going to be an interesting matchup. We'll see what adjustments. Whenever you got a full, healthy squad, there's just a different confidence that a team feels. So this should be a good game.
And Antonio Orozco really was one of their leaders from last year. And, you know, we don't want to dwell on who they lost from last year's team, but Orozco is basically the only veteran holdover that had significant playing time for this team. So to not have him out on the floor to calm things down and get them going the right direction is a big deal. So we're just about ready to get this one underway as the teams are now getting lined up here and will take their final instructions from the coaches. You've been listening to the Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill Coach's Corner on the Lithia Superstore. Game of the night on TableRockSports.net.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
Get any phone you want. Any one I want? Any phone you want.
Say cheese.
Connection is the greatest gift of all.
Mama.
At US Cellular, we're offering any phone free for new and current customers.
New and current customers get any phone free at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
What do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Get ready for winter's snowy, icy, slippery roads at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up on over 100 quality pre-owned trucks and SUVs, and every pre-owned 4x4 and all-wheel drive in stock is sale price. Many are still under factory warranty or come with our 60-day, 3,000-mile comprehensive used vehicle warranty. And our finance experts are ready to help with a quick, easy, and hassle-free process with great finance options.
So 5 for Swigard, but it's 7-5 ball game. 3:45 to go, first period. Here's a Roscoe in, up. That one doesn't go. Young with the rebound, and it's in.
Okay, I got it in.
So there, Young's got Corbin Young has another one now.
Okay.
He's got 7 on the night. Here comes Carr flying down. That one doesn't go. Lakeridge will grab it. In the lane, Getty. And Getty will put that one in. 9-7 ball game, 2:55, first period. Blankenhorn out to Carr. To Orozco. Orozco directing traffic. Foul. Blocking foul. Ooh. Well, that one went, but it didn't count.
This 2-3 zone is a matchup 2-3, so they're not just sitting there big in the middle. They're making him trail Corbin Young wherever he goes. So they sit into this 2-3, but then they match up out of it. So sometimes you can exploit these matchup zones off of dribble drives, as well as swinging the ball and attacking off long closeouts.
Torres and Scott in for North Medford there with that stoppage. Torres has it right now.
The thing you don't want to do is just
almost
sit
losing
and look.
it. Yeah, Carr almost lost that out of bounds. Here's Torres. Threw that right away. Missed that pass.
Miscommunication there.
And Lakeridge will turn it over as Stewart also into the game. He misses, but Scott will grab the rebound. Stewart's going to put it up again. No good. Klug tips it up. No good. My goodness.
So they stuffed the offensive boards on the stat sheet at least.
Well, you know, sooner or later those will fall. You just know they will. You can't keep missing from 2 feet in. So here's Getty again with it. Out to Jesdal. Down low. Rejected by Scott.
Great job staying straight up, not drawing the foul, not fouling, I should say.
Baisley was
Got it.
and there's Klug, and he's fouled. It's on 32. That's on Baisley.
Klug's been extremely aggressive going to the hoop tonight, paying dividends for North.
There's another one down, another foul shot. It's a 5-point lead on the John L. Scott scoreboard for the Black Tornado. Torres with the foul.
Torres reaching across the body.
You know, you like those fouls where it's only one person available. So 3 of them. Well, let's take a guess. All right. Here we go. Ooh.
Torres run this
Getty.
down. Nope.
He almost had it. Getty's going to get by him coming into the forecourt. And then he's going to lose it right to Stewart.
Turnover.
Stewart to Orozco. Orozco. All the way through, turning. He's going to lose it out of bounds.
They called that the Steve Nash cut. Dribble drive through the lane, loop around. When Steve Nash was in the league, he'd have Amari Stoudemire to lob it up to. I don't see Amari Stoudemire out here.
Yeah.
So he just went in circles a few times. But I was impressed with Orozco's patience on that. He didn't force anything. Dribbled it off his foot, but I think next time he'll make something of that play.
Jesdal inbounds it to Nick Getty.
A minute left.
In case you're wondering, yes, Nick, and there's a shot, no good. Roscoe, Nick and David are brothers, in case anybody's confused about that. Roscoe fouled.
That's 14 fouls.
5. This will become 5.
5 already.
That's on Nick Getty.
Five first-quarter fouls. That's kind of a nightmare scenario.
It really is, because North Medford, if they can start making foul shots, they're going to be staying at the foul line a lot.
And they're perfect tonight from the free throw line.
Roscoe into Torres. Ooh, Torres puts it up. No, too hard. But there's Scott grabbing the rebound, but he's double dribbled. Yeah, his hands, his feet, and his head were all doing something different on that one. Didn't turn out that well, but another offensive rebound. So here comes the Pacers one more time. We're down to 20 seconds to go, first period. Here's Seward getting it. Nope, they're going to pass it out to Naparelli.
That's how you want to get your three-point shots. Work the ball inside, collapse the defense, kick it out.
4 seconds. Nope, they're not going to get it off if they don't hurry. Nope, one too many passes.
He lost track.
And
He lost track of the clock.
So we've gotten to the end of one. At the end of one on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it's North Medford 12, Lakeridge 10, as you listen to the Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net.
This is Maya. As an embedded systems engineering student at Rogue Community College, Maya spends a lot of time in the lab, learning circuit design and making great connections with her instructors and classmates. By riding the bus and not owning a car, Maya saves almost $1,000 a month. RVTD helps Maya get to and from class safely and easily, enabling her to invest in her bright future at Oregon Tech. Way to go, Maya!
Are you an honorably discharged U.S. veteran? If so, did you know that you and your spouse could save approximately $5,000 by taking advantage of using a VA National Cemetery? You and your spouse get a grave or urn space, grave lining, opening and closing, headstone, and perpetual care, all free. Conger Morris can assist you with making all final arrangements and also help with other benefits that you and your spouse are entitled to as a veteran. Call Conger Morris or visit one of the offices.
And welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night, quarter number 2 on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. There's Curtis, had it momentarily. Blankenhorn into the middle, back out. There we go. Orozco has it. Nope, he's not going to get a shot off. Boy, they're collapsing on him quick. Stewart to Orozco. Cross court, Blankenhorn. And Orozco almost lost that out of bounds. He rescued it. Blankenhorn, boy, they're collapsing on him quick, aren't they, Isaac?
Yeah, and the problem is they're dribble driving into this zone. If they post somebody up on the high post and just kick it to them quick, they're going to have some wide open shots in the middle.
Well, Blankenhorn with a miss there. And around we go to Naparelli. Naparelli, I guess is the way they pronounce it.
There's a turnover.
There's a turnover. And they'll get the easy bucket by giving it up to Nick Getty.
I like the no call there.
That'll tie it. 6:35 to go, first period. Or second period. Move along quickly here tonight.
If you're North, you can't beat yourself with unforced turnovers.
Blankenhorn no good with the 3.
You can sometimes live with dead ball turnovers, but live ball turnovers are killer.
Nick Getty with it. Back out around to, that would be
from the dribble drive off the
Jesdal.
sleeve.
There we go. I'll get a name yet. And Scott with the rebound.
Great job. Box out, Skyen.
Curtis. Nope, he won't take it. He'll bounce it into Scott, who will go up and miss from short distance. And Naparelli will grab the rebound.
I'm really enjoying watching this Owen Scott Baisley battle. They're big boys. Baisley, they list him at 6'3", but he's got to be 250 plus. He is a big kid.
Yeah. They're just pushing on each other like heavyweight wrestlers, man. Ooh. Orozco almost had it.
Back. Oh, man.
Almost had it, but here's Naparala. Naparala, no good on that one.
Nick Getty missed the corner. Wide open 3 for Cade Gesdal.
Well, Nick has it now in his hands there. Nope. And there they got it out to Gesdal. Gesdal missed on that one, though. And Scott will grab it back out, and there's Orozco with it. And we will have a 30-second timeout. I believe this one is by North Medford, as they need to get themselves reorganized. Indeed, it's a 30-second, which gives us the chance to tell you that winter sports action is brought to you by our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler. Visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. And also our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon, with 7 locations to serve you. Time ball game, 5:09 to go on the John L. Scott scoreboard. And we're in period number 2. Things have cooled off just a little bit here, shooting-wise.
Yeah, both teams have kind of slowed down their pace in general. North Medford came out of the gate gangbusters, really driving and attacking, and Lakeridge has sat back in this zone, and it's pretty much killed their dribble drive action. How you beat the zone, get the ball middle, collapse the defense, kick it out. That's how you get the 3-pointers. But I'd like to see North get the ball to the high post and have whoever catches in the high post turn and face and actually look at the basket. Nobody's turning and looking at the basket and keeping the defense honest.
So Blankenhorn brings it in. There's a drive up. No, that's off the backboard. That was by Klug.
And he had to go over 2 people to just bank it off the backboard.
Here's David Getty all the way in. He's going to, nope, he'll get fouled. Got bailed out on that one.
But you see what I mean, Terry, down on this end with Klug. That's what the zone does. 2 men rotate over, and now his dribble drive is going 1-on-2 essentially. That's where you look to kick. He's drawing that second guy over. Kick that ball out.
That foul on Corbin Young, number 2 for him, so he heads to the bench. And Swigert has the inbound, gets it around to David Getty. David Getty will put it in.
Nice dribble drive.
4 on the night for Getty. Curtis back around to Blankenhorn. There's Orozco. There's Klug. Klug will drive it, and he's going to get fouled.
That's 6.
6. Yep.
They did pretty well. They went 3 minutes, 30 seconds without fouling. Lakeridge.
Yeah, the Pacers have calling it odd. Naparala.
We're going to say it was before the act of shooting, so it's going to be baseline out of bounds.
Naparala with that one, but that's only his first. But like Isaac mentioned, 6 now. There's 7.
Make it 7. We're in the bonus. Yep. Shoot them up, boys. Shoot them up.
That one's on Laugh.
Terry, are you ready for the longest half of your life?
Oh, man. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of shots. North Medford only has 3 team fouls. So there's Orozco rolling it around and in. Yeah, it's good. The foul shooting is going to get a little unbalanced here in the first half. No fault of North Medford, though. I mean, it's not like we've got bad officiating, as Orozco makes them both.
No, Lakeridge is playing with their hands. They're not moving their feet.
Right.
They're reaching in, so.
They're going to lose that one out of bounds. Yep.
That's something the RVBOA really accentuates with their officiating, is we're going to call fouls when you reach in and slapping things. That's what Lakeridge is doing.
Well, Curtis has it one more time. And a 14-14 tie here.
And there you go. That's what you got to do.
Well, Carpenter couldn't get it to go. And here comes Lakeridge with it. Down around to Swigert. Swigert passed up a 3. Get it out, back out to Getty. Getty will fire a 3, and it's in and out, tipped around. Blankenhorn finally snags it. Around to Orozco. Orozco playing more of the point now that he's back than Blankenhorn. Lincolnhorn's going to launch another three, and that's a good one.
He shot that one from Phoenix. He was about at the end.
That breaks that tie, and there's another steal. Get this to Orozco. Let's see if Orozco can get it. No! Hey, couldn't grab the rebound either. Here comes the Pacers the other direction. Give it off to Naparala, and Naparala will lay it in.
Of course, that's going to draw a timeout from North.
Yeah. So, I think this one, though.
30.
Another 30?
They're using up their 30s.
They really are using them up. They've only got 2 left for the half, but the Rogue Valley Transportation District invites you to save on car payments, gas, and insurance by riding the bus. Expanded routes and hours will get you where you need to go. Visit rvtd.org. 3:08 to go. And on the John L. Scott scoreboard, North Medford with a 1-point lead.
Well, North's made an adjustment, Terry, offensively. If you see on their last 3 possessions, they dumped it into the high post, and that high post man's turned and looked. Now, on that last possession, I would love to see Houston Klug actually look, because if he turns and looks, he has a jumper. He has a nice little 15-foot jumper, but he's content to go to the basket. So his head drops, he looks at the floor, and he takes that dribble. Keep your head up and look, because you got a man open corner. You might even have a big opposite block open, or you have your little jump shot. Slow down, take your time, breathe. Nobody's stealing the ball. You're a big, strong lad. See if they can make that happen. 3 minutes to go.
Blankenhorn brings it up court. That's Carr with it. Back to Blankenhorn. Into Klug. Out to Carr. Carr driving. Nope, they'll start it over.
Keep moving if you're
nope,
North. Don't
couldn't
stop
get it
moving.
in. Couldn't get it inside. As they're going to have that one taken away by Foucher.
Wide open.
And there's Getty, but he's not going to hit it, and there's going to be a foul. Grabbing the rebound was Laff, but he's fouled.
Jacob Laff, 6'5" and long.
Blankenhorn with the foul. It's only the 4th on North there. They just a little dump right and give it right back to Laff.
North wasn't ready. And here's the turnover, threw the ball away.
And they're going to get, no, they don't get it. Wow. They're going to have to wonder what happened there. Orozco gets it ahead to Blankenhorn. Back around to Orozco. Back to Blankenhorn. And they'll just swing it around the outside for a little bit. They're really not looking to go inside on this zone, are they?
You need precise dribble drives here. That's a deep one.
That's a deep one. It isn't going to go either.
He hit one from out there earlier, but that's a tough shot.
Naparala fouled. Blankenhorn.
That's a tough shot for anyone not in the NBA.
That's a tough shot for anybody not named Steph Curry. Sometimes you think that even at the college level, they watch Steph Curry too much and think, you know, I could do that. That looks easy. Right. All right, here they go. Forecourt. Here comes Nick Getty. He puts it up. He's fouled. Let's see where they, looks like they're going to line him up for shots. That's Torres on the foul. He is going to get a couple as Torres picks up his second.
Don't look now, 6 fouls on North.
Huh. And Nick Getty misses.
If I'm North, I'm looking to push. Try to get down to the other end before the defense gets set. See if you can get some fast break points.
Nick Getty gets one. Gives them a 2-point lead. We're down to a minute 48 to go in the half.
Extending their zone to a 3/4 court.
That's Klug with it. Around to Orozco.
Good dribble drive.
Back out to Klug. Klug will drive. Pop it back out and around. Torres back to Orozco. Into the lane. Bounce it down low.
Beautiful.
Put it up. And that's Carpenter with that lay-in.
That's how you attack the zone right there. Get the ball moving side to side. Get that ball middle. good things happen.
Klug just ran down the baseline. There he was, all by himself. Here's Nick Getty. Nick Getty puts it up. No good. Orozco. He hit the underside of the backboard on that one.
Getty wanted a
Here's
foul.
Torres. Well, the way they're calling it tonight, you're not going to get a foul on that one. Here's Torres for three. Yes!
Timely bucket for Torres.
And with 45 seconds to go in the half, North Medford has a 3-point lead. Nick Getty. Over to Swigert. I say Jesdal, but Jesdal's not in the game. Here's Foucher. Looking for somewhere to go, trying to get it inside. Can't do it. Orozco's going to pluck it off. 20 seconds.
A hole for one?
Sure.
Looks like it.
I would if I were North Medford.
Look at this.
But here we go. 10 seconds to see how well they can do it.
Lakeridge switches to man.
Orozco into the lane. Pop it out. There's a three. No! Get it back up. Carr.
Got it.
Does it count? They haven't said.
They
No. There we go. David Carr at the buzzer. Puts that one in. We are at halftime. And at halftime, they haven't put the point on the board yet.
Officials
There it is. There it is. There it is. All right.
I thought he got it off. It looked good.
So at the half, North Medford leads this one by 5 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
What do you do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Get ready for winter's snowy, icy, slippery roads at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up on over 100 quality pre-owned trucks and SUVs, and every pre-owned 4x4 and all-wheel drive in stock is sale priced. Many are still under factory warranty or come with our 60-day, 3,000-mile comprehensive used vehicle warranty. And our finance experts are ready to help with a quick, easy, and hassle-free process with great finance options. Be safe, warm, and secure this winter. Get to the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do you do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first-name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do, and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Fuel up for your race day adventures with Pinnacle 365. Pit for your early morning caffeine fix to help you get off to a good start and be rewarded with free motivation. Stay hydrated as you ride into Turn 2. And if fountain drinks are your thing, get your 6th free. Add Crunch to your lunch as you head into Turn 3. Fuel up for the remainder of the race with your Peak Rewards app and save at least 16 cents a gallon. Your daily journey to the winner's circle starts at Pinnacle 365.
And we welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon, where they have 7 locations to serve you. And we want to welcome you to the Medford Parks and Recreation Halftime Report. Tonight's action is brought to you by the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. The new Winter Recreation Guide just hit your mailbox and is available online also. Sign-ups are happening for events, classes, and sports leagues for all. See what's up at Medford, playmedford.com. So at halftime, North Medford has a 5-point lead over the Lakeridge Pacers. The North Medford held a 2-point lead coming out of the first quarter, 12-10, and then they outscored Lakeridge, if you can call it that, but I guess that's what we'll call it. 12-9 here in the second period to take a 24-19 lead at the half. As far as scoring goes, the Pacers are led by the 5 of Swigard, Jace Swigard. There's 4 for David Getty, 3 for Nick Getty, 2 for Jacob Laff, and there's 5 on the night for Patrick Namparala. Well, meanwhile, I do this on the fly, as I didn't do it while the commercials were playing. North Medford is led by the 7 of Corbin Young. All of those were in the first period. In the others that got on the board, Ty Carpenter has 2. Houston Klug has 3. David Carr has 2. Miguel Torres 3. Andrew Plankenhorn has 3. And Antonio Orozco has 4. As that's the kind of the individual scoring. Fairly balanced. And not a lot of three-pointers. The only three-pointer in there, the only 2 are from, well, no, Klug doesn't even have a three-pointer. The only three-pointers you have are from Miguel Torres and not Scott Plankenhorn, but Andrew Plankenhorn.
Yes. Well, if you direct your attention, I have this replay on loop. I'm so proud of myself. I figured out this replay. So I'm going to pause it right here. I'm going to walk you through something that we've seen the whole first half. We'll see if Lakeridge makes an adjustment. Lakeridge right here sitting in a 2-1-2 zone, 2-3 zone. As you can see, what Medford's basically done is they've countered it with 2-1-2. So watch what happens as this play develops. This ball's going to get swung to the wing. Look at all this space that develops in the middle. So North Medford did a great job of exploiting it on this play. They're going to kick the ball middle off the short corner. So short corner is where the ball's coming from right here. It's going to go to the middle, and then you got this nice little tic-tac-toe pass. Now you would have loved to see that. It looks like, is that Klug?
That's Klug.
Klug. Love to have seen Klug maybe take the layup all the way up. But who did he drop it off to? He dropped it off to, looks like Jamin Walker. Has he been in? No, that's not Jamin.
No, that's not Walker.
Interesting.
Well, we'll get it figured out here.
Who's this right here?
Is that Carr?
That's Plankenhorn.
Okay.
That's Plankenhorn. So you love to see Plankenhorn go straight up. He was worried about getting the shot block. The thing about shot blocks, Terry, you could maybe attest to this, 9 times out of 10, the ball goes out of bounds, you get an out-of-bounds play. So take the ball strong to the hoop, try to draw a foul, try to get fouled, go through the contact, make the shot. This was a tremendous play. Couldn't finish it out, but that's exactly what North Medford needs to do with this zone if Lakeridge comes back out at it. Now we saw the last play of the game, Lakeridge dropped into a man. North got a good look off of it. So I don't know if Lakeridge can really stay with this team man-to-man. It doesn't seem like their man-to-man principles are really sound. So they're probably going to go zone the rest of the way. We'll see if Medford can exploit that area in the middle and take advantage.
Lakeridge coach David Duong, he said, we talked to him before the game, and he's kind of worried about the fact that North Medford could probably take it inside on his team. He said they can pound it on us, and if they decide to pound it on us, it may be a long night for the Pacers. All right, we're about ready to start the second half, and when we come back, we will be doing exactly that on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night right here on TableRockSports.net.
The days grow long, calling you to pack a bag, grab the kids, and hit the road to Southern Oregon. Your journey begins when you travel Medford.
This is Jake. He's a serious cyclist training for his next race. Each morning, Jake takes his bike on the bus to work. By not owning a car, Jake is saving nearly $1,000 a month in gas, car payments, insurance, and repair. The money he saves allows him to participate in the race for a cure for breast cancer. With every ride he takes, he's 1 mile closer to crossing the finish line on behalf of his mom. Way to go, Jake!
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
And we welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night. Right here on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. And we're ready to begin quarter number 3. North Medford with a 5-point lead to start things off. Lakeridge with the basketball. You don't have to worry about what North Medford's going to play defensively. They play only man-to-man. There is no zone in the playbook at all.
Except for right now, matchup zone.
Well, no, they're still playing man. Orozco's chasing his guy around, but they are switching off and on. They will switch, but they just won't stand around and play a typical zone. So everybody's got a man. Into the lane.
Good defense.
When Jesdahl, and that's going to be
North ball.
Should be anyway. And they're calling the jump ball. 7:27 to go. Played just a tad over 30 seconds.
Yeah, that matchup zone is like a man defense, and oftentimes you'll bump defenders off through cuts, and that's the idea, is that it takes away the power of a cut. There's double team in the corner. That's not what you want.
And that's going to be a turnover, and Lakeridge will get the ball back.
You don't want to get caught dribbling in the corner.
Nick Getty gets it ahead in a hurry around to Swigard. Naparala.
One thing I noticed for Lakeridge in the first half, they got a lot of wide open shots and they were not falling. You wonder if they're going to find their rhythm and start hitting those jumpers. If you're North, you want to lock in, make sure they don't get wide open shots.
Swigard had it there for a moment, but here's a shot up and good. That comes from Holum.
Big guy going to work. Pretty good defense, just a little bit better offense.
North Medford will pull it back out after they had it underneath the basket.
Lakeridge is going to stay in this 2-1-2, 2-3 zone.
Here's Carr for 3. No, but Young grabs the rebound, then they go out of bounds. Right between the legs of Blankenhorn.
Just be patient when you get a rebound. They say chin it. That's the term. You chin it. Elbows out, bring that ball to your chin. Nobody's going to take it away from you there. And take a look. There's no rush.
David Getty. So stop. He'll start shooting 3-pointers at some point, although he's their second best 3-point shooter. He's not their best on the Lakeridge team. Or so I was told. Naparala. Here's a 3. No. Tip it around. Oh, there's going to be a foul. It's going to go against Swigard.
Those are the fouls you don't need if you're Lakeridge. There's no way he was getting that rebound. Just let him have it. Live to fight another day. But if you're North, you'll take it.
Sure.
Let's get this foul count racked up.
Well,
That's a pretty good free throw shooting team.
Worked in the first half.
It did.
Blankenhorn almost has it poked away. Roscoe. He'll fire a three.
Tough.
Nope.
That's tough.
There's a bump. They're going to call it on Carr, I'll bet you. Because he's the defensive player. Yep. Carr felt like he was the one that gotten bumped, but not the way the official's going to call it. So one team foul apiece. David Getty.
Yeah, a lot of times they'll just give it to the player who has the beat on the ball. The defender, the person coming in later, he's going to get that foul. Uh-oh.
There's a drive. Nope, stepped out of bounds.
Interesting, he drove there. He drove into the defense. He had a wide open corner three with players back. If you're going to take a corner three, that would be the one you take.
Blankenhorn around to Orozco.
There's a trap. Don't dribble in that corner.
Triple teamed him. There you go. Got it back out. Blankenhorn to the foul line. Up. That one was tipped slightly. And out of bounds. And it'll be go to Lakeridge. So the Pacers have it back. So with 4:48 to go, we've had 2 points put on the board in this quarter.
This is the second time Orozco's dribbled to the corner and been trapped. That's going to be an automatic reaction every time a ball is dribbled to the corner. If you're North, you got to make sure you keep the ball out of the corners.
So they swing it around. This is Jesdal that had it there temporarily. Here's David Getty back out to Naparala. Naparala's three is good.
Another wide open three. Collapse the defense.
Orozco. Adam will tied it up too, by the way. And now you're going to have a foul offensive.
And that's the...
Nope, they're going to say he stepped out of bounds.
Say he stepped out, and once again, dribbling it into the corner. Nothing's good coming to going to that corner. Let's stop going there.
Yeah. Yeah, I said Klug stepped on the sideline as he took off.
As a basketball player, you got to adapt. You got to learn quick and adapt. They are trapping in the corners.
Automatic.
Automatic. So do not dribble there.
Getty to Naparala.
Tough.
Who's got another one as he'll scoop that one.
I would think about a timeout if I'm Blankenhorn. Just stop it quick.
7 points here for Lakeridge in this quarter so far. North Medford trailing by 2, trying to figure out how to get the ball in the bucket.
They are in a kind of a disheveled mess right
Orozco, though, will lay that one in.
Orozco bailed him out with his skill, but they don't know what's going on offensively at the moment.
David Getty in and out. And he takes it back in. Pop it out into the corner and around to Naparala. That one's no good. Klug with the rebound for the Black Tornado.
Like
Carr for 3. No! And grabbing the rebound. Here's it was Young. Blankenhorn with a 3. Nope. Carr grabs the rebound. Gets it to Carpenter. Nice. Carpenter will lay it in.
Nice drive. I was used to Klug on that one.
28-26. North Medford by 2 with 2:40 to go in the third. We haven't had anything slowing down this quarter hardly. Naparala. He'll get it back to David Getty. We'll try to get things organized for the Pacers. Jesdal up to Swigard. No.
It's the stanchion.
Hit this. Yep. Yeah, so considered out of bounds. North Medford will have it. Stewart comes into the game. Trying to see who. They had some changes to for Lakeridge also. Well, we'll catch them as we go along. I see that O'Sullivan is in there for the first time. Miles O'Sullivan. Torres to Stewart. Back to Torres.
A lot of dribbling with North. You want to move this ball. If you're going to dribble, you got to do something with it, just like Klug did there.
There's a tip in by Young.
You can't be dribbling around the perimeter on his own. You got to attack if you're going to dribble. Otherwise, quick dribble, pass that thing out. Good things happen.
Naparala will bounce it down into the corner. We got good names here. That's Basely with it. And there's a two-pointer. Naparala one more time. He's beginning to heat up here. 30-28.
Pass it and move. Pass it and move. That's what you got to do. Pass it
Carr
and move.
around to Klug. Young, Corbin Young.
Good. They're running
To Stewart. Got a three from Carr. No! Carr's going to grab the rebound, maybe. No, foul.
They got to get to look to get the ball on one of these wheel cuts. They're wheel cutting through the lane, and they are open. The middle is open. North needs to get that ball in the middle. Every time, Terry, today, you're going to test it. Every time they've gotten the ball middle, they've either made the ball, they've made a shot, they've gone to the line, or they've had a tremendous look at the basket.
Yep.
They're falling in love with the three because the three is easy. The zone gives up these easy threes. Don't fall in love with it.
Nick Getty with the foul there. Orozco in, out, Carr. Three. Yes.
Got it. And that's how you get a three. Inside out. Offensive players better able to set their feet on a jump shot.
O'Sullivan drives. He drops it off. Back out it goes. This is Swigert.
37
Jesdal.
seconds.
Down low. Up. No. That was O'Sullivan with it. Here's Foucher. Or that's Nick Getty. Could put that one in. Excuse me, not Foucher. And a foul on Lakeridge. Is it?
Call that
oh,
one on the ground.
Call it on. Can't be calling it on Klug.
No, they say Klug's coming out of the game, so the sub's coming in for Houston Klug.
All right, it has to be Nick Getty that got the foul. That's three on Nick Getty, and we got a timeout over here on the North Medford bench, and that will be a full timeout. We'll join them here on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
What do you do when you don't know the first step in applying for Social Security disability? It's easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with Crispy Crunchy Chicken's mouth-watering chicken and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
And it's Torres, or Stewart, inbounding it to Torres as you come back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net. You can see on the John L. Scott scoreboard, North Medford has a 3-point lead, 9 seconds. Torres, Stewart, cross it to Carr. Not going to get a shot off if you don't hurry. Here's Orozco for three, no. And that'll end the third quarter. So at the end of three, North Medford on the John L. Scott scoreboard has a 3-point lead as you listen to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Road, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
One.
And we welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular. In Southern Oregon, they have 7 locations to serve you. Just seeing if my math is any good. 15, 16. It's not.
At least you're honest, Terry.
I keep telling the poor listeners, my poor father, who was a mathematician, he had straight A's in chemical engineering before he went into bookkeeping. At the college level. I just can't do math. I'm sorry. I can talk.
Well, Terry, as a 5th grade teacher, let me tell you, math is fun.
It may be fun. I'm just lousy at it. Okay, that foul is on Torres. That's his 3rd. Oh, they're trying to get it in on the inbound, but take it away. Orozco picks it up off the floor.
Great anticipation.
He flies it around to Torres, Carpenter, and Orozco says, let's start over. Going to make somebody come out and play some D. Curtis into the middle to Stewart, right to Curtis. Orozco. Curtis has his heels in the lane. I don't know if he knows that or not, but there you go. You set it up. Here's Curtis for 3. No! But Torres will grab the rebound, put it up. No! That one doesn't go. And Beasley. And there's a foul on Orozco.
Side out.
Orozco picks up number 1. And they'll get it back to Nick Getty, who, as I said, he's playing with 3 fouls. Pop it out 3. No, what do we got? Got an offensive foul off the other end of the court.
Yeah, they're going to call that on Daniel Bassley. He came up and rocked Torres. They're going to say he wasn't set, and it's a good call. He was out for a big hit. Got it too, but it cost his team a possession. Right there, turn and look. Oh man, if he turned and looked earlier, he had a baseline.
There's Orozco for 3. No, that one isn't any good. And then we got foul on the lane. And who do we have?
They're going to call it on.
I think it's Beasley. No.
Yeah. Beasley wrapped up Bayless and pulled him to the ground.
They're calling it on North Medford.
Oh, sorry, they're calling it on Ty Carpenter because he grabbed Beasley and pulled him to the ground during the box out. And Beasley wisely just let him do it.
Jesdal passing out. They're just doing a pinwheel. Lakeridge is. They're just going to just do the wheel that you see. If you watch Gonzaga basketball, they do it. And that's usually the result right there, too.
Classic 5 out, 4 out, 1 in action. Dribble-ats, dribble drives. Pass and cut. Amazing how simple it is, and it works.
Naparala with that one. But yeah, if you watch the Gonzaga Bulldogs, they do that a lot, and here's going to be a timeout. They do that a lot with Drew Timme. This is a full timeout. All right, we're with them as you're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net.
Any phone you want. Any one I want? Any phone you want.
Connection is the greatest gift of all.
Mama.
At US Cellular, we're offering any phone free for new and current customers.
New and current customers get any phone free at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. 7 locations to serve you is what they have. And on the John L. Scott scoreboard as Torres puts it up and in. North Medford now has a larger lead than what I was going to say they have.
Tough shot by Torres. Great dribble drive.
And now,
floater.
Now it's up to a 3. But here's Naparala. Nope, he isn't going to. He's a threat every time he puts one of those up, man. And he thought about it again. But he gets it down to Bosley. Bosley in, out. No, he leaves it short on the rub. Roscoe ahead to Torres, who lays it in.
Oh, man, that right there, that's a 4-point swing.
30.
Missed layup on one end, made layup on the other.
37-32 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. And now Nick Getty misses.
What a rebound. Get in there, big boy.
Stewart with it, driving, putting it up. No, that one doesn't go. It's in and out. There, coming the other way is Jesdal. He'll get it around to Bosley. It's pronounced almost like Baisley, I guess. Is the way he said, like Basil, and then you put a Y on it. Baisley.
Baisley, yeah.
Get it down there. Baisley with it one more time.
Go to work, big fella. Let's see it.
He's going to drive. He's going to, that's going to, no, he called no offensive, and he'll put it in. Well, he used his elbow to create a little space, I'll tell you that. And now we're going to have another timeout. This one must be by Lakeridge because they're signaling they only want a 30. And they're trying to get Torres off the floor. Nope, it's a full timeout from Lakeridge. We'll do it likewise here on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
What do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Get ready for winter's snowy, icy, slippery roads at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up on over 100 quality pre-owned trucks and SUVs, and every pre-owned 4x4 and all-wheel drive in stock is sale priced. Many are still under factory warranty or come with our 60-day, 3,000-mile comprehensive used vehicle warranty. And our finance experts are ready to help with a quick, easy, and hassle-free process with great finance options. Be safe, warm, and secure this winter. Get to the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Okay.
And we welcome you back one more time to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. We're at the North Medford Gymnasium in Medford, Oregon. Lakeridge, North Medford going at it. The Black Tornado have the 3-point lead on the John L. Scott scoreboard. And they also have the ball after all of that. Torres with it. They'll get it around to Orozco in the corner. Carr's not going to get a shot off of there, though. Torres. You know, they're not trapping. Lakeridge isn't trapping the corner right now. They're letting the Black Tornado have it. Oh, there's a steal by David Getty. He'll lay it up and in.
They might have a signal. It looked to me that they were trapping on dribble drives. So a dribble to the corner elicits an automatic trap. But if you're a Roscoe, you want to spread this thing out. You don't want to get jumbled up.
Carr with it.
Lakeridge drops it to a man, too.
There's a foul on David Getty. That's his second, with 3:38 to go in the game, and fifth on Lakeridge. I don't know that all any of that's terribly significant at the moment. Although players sometimes with 2 fouls have a tendency to turn cautious. Here's Roscoe out to Torres, back to Orozco. Roscoe double team. They're double teaming Orozco immediately. He gets it off to Klug. Klug goes up. He can't get that to go. What do we have here? We got a foul.
Corbin Young. Corbin Young going for the steal, and they're going to sub Corbin Young out, it looks like.
Well, they have to. That's 3 on Corbin Young. Oh, there's Torres.
Well, you got 3 minutes left in the game. Corbin has 2 fouls. He's got 1 foul to give, so you lost that possession. Sometimes going for that steal is not well advised.
And Corbin's a senior. He'll figure out how to play with 3. Here's David Getty, and Corbin Young blocks it.
That's how you play with 3. Straight up, use your height, use your length to your advantage.
Orozco to the foul line. Dakar, who mishandled it and couldn't quite get the 3 off.
Lakeridge sticking with his man-to-man look.
Blankenhorn into the lane. Bounce it to Young, who will just pop it out to Orozco. And we got a foul.
Yeah.
Pushing foul.
Naparella was riding his hip. They're going to call that when you put your hand on the defender's side or hip and kind of influence the direction they dribble. That's going to be an automatic call no matter where you're at.
Now that one was significant because
16 foul.
16 foul. Yeah, I was watching the action over there and
some water on the floor, some
yeah.
sweat.
Scott Blankenhorn throwing a towel out there, and wouldn't say it went a long way, but all right, I got that cleaned up. Yeah, that is significant because the 16 foul now on Lakeridge, although North Medford has 5. Carr to Klug. Klug starting in, spin, twist. Around to Orozco. To Blankenhorn. To Klug. Corner to Carr for 3. No! That one doesn't go. Naparella with it in his hands. He'll give it up to Jesdal. We'll hand that back to David Getty. And he'll see if he can't get things going the right way here.
Double high screen.
Jesdal.
They look to split that second screener, but nothing going there.
Dropped it.
Mishandled.
Here comes Orozco with it. He go up. He doesn't get. And Lakeridge gets the rebound.
Careful, don't pick up a foul. You don't want silly fouls.
Naparella. He'll give it up to Jesdal, who would love to give it back to David Getty. And Jesdal loses it, but they're there to pick it up.
For some reason, Lakeridge went away from all that 5-out movement that was working so well for him. Going a little more
and
one-on-one.
there's a count that one.
But as I speak,
as Swigard is fouled, and that's on Corbin Young. 4 on Corbin Young. And 6 on North Medford. At the line, Swigard. No good. So it's a 1-point lead now for the Pacers with 1:15 to go.
Look to get a good set here if you're North. Don't force anything.
Orozco to Blankenhorn in the corner. No.
Naparella. Silly foul.
Yep, Orozco.
Those are silly fouls.
Orozco picking up the foul, his second.
You know, there's something to be said. Accept defeat. If you were boxed out really well, do not try to fight through a body for a rebound because these are fouls you cannot have. Now, Naparella's going to the line.
1-1.
Get back, play good defense, get a turnover, get a stop.
Laugh back into the game. Replacing Holm, who was in just for a moment. And he misses the front end. Naparella does. So it stays a 1-point lead. We are below 1 minute to go. And that'll be another timeout by North Medford. I'm assuming they're just about out of them. But we'll take one here on the Lithia Superstore game of the night. powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. All right here on TableRockSports.net.
Any phone you want. Anyone I want? Any phone you want.
Say cheese.
Connection is the greatest gift of all.
Mama.
At US Cellular, we're offering any phone free for new and current customers.
New and current customers get any phone free at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
We'll be back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night right here on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. North Medford has 1 timeout. Lakeridge has 2. According to the officials.
In theory, North could hold for a last shot.
In theory, 50 seconds. Carr around. Here's Klug for 3. Yes!
Got it!
Yes! As Klug nails that one. That's a 2-point lead for the Black Tornado. Got to be careful that you don't foul, though, because you'll give up the tying points off the foul line. 20 seconds. And Lakeridge says they want a full timeout. We're going to see a lot of that in the next few seconds, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get another one on the Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Fuel up for your race day adventures with Pinnacle 365. Hit for your early morning caffeine fix to help you get off to a good start and be rewarded with free motivation. Stay hydrated as you ride into Turn 2. And if fountain drinks are your thing, get your 6th free. Add Crunch to your lunch as you head into Turn 3. Fuel up for the remainder of the race with your Peak Rewards app and save at least 16 cents a gallon. Your daily journey to the winner's circle starts at Pinnacle 365.
And welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night, right here on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon with 7 locations to serve you. Here we go, final 20 seconds. David Getty with it. North has to play good defense, but they can't afford to foul. Jesdal passes it up. Here's a 3. No, that doesn't go. Blankenhorn has it in his hands. He'll be fouled before he can get rid of it. And fouling him was O'Sullivan, or maybe not O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan may have been on the bench. What do we have?
So they want an intentional foul.
They got an intentional foul, maybe. We'll see.
Talk about it.
They're going to discuss it. I don't know. You think that'd be pretty hard to call intentional? I mean, it is, but under definition.
Well,
that's what's funny about the intentional foul. It is intentional, but the definition isn't always intentional. I don't know. You can explain it to people. The rule book sometimes is difficult. I mean, really.
The rule book basically says unnecessary aggression.
They're going to call it. They're going to call it intentional. And they're calling that foul on Swigard. And now Lakeridge is a little upset about that.
They are, because they feel that Blankenhorn, as soon as he got hit, he just fell. And sometimes that's the case. If you're a smart player, I would put the referee in the position to make a tough call on that. You're going to have your whole home team screaming at you. Another thing, too, is he left his feet, so as the foul came, pretty easy to fall on the ground. But that's why you play the ball if you're Lakeridge. You don't play it when you go for a foul, you go for the ball. That's what
Blankenhorn misses the first.
That's what most coaches teach anyways, and you can sometimes avoid it.
This comes with 4.3, but Lakeridge's complaint is North Medford will get the ball back, so they're going to have to foul again. As Blankenhorn gets one of them.
So, if you're Lakeridge, you're going for a steal. If you don't get the steal, wrap up, get a foul.
Now what? Oh, now North Medford wants a timeout. I'm pretty sure that's who called that. Yep. And it'll 30-second timeout, so that'll save us a little time. Everybody's using it. That I believe is North Medford's final timeout. But don't quote me on that. Today's game is brought to you in part by Avista Utilities and our friends from Pinnacle 365. Use your peak rewards to save on gas on the way to fresh powder at Mount Ashland. And while we got a second, we'll tell you that for almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned, family-run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. 4.3 to go. They got the big guy guarding. They've got long spin. All right, Orozco.
There he is, right there.
It's in. And there's the foul.
Now we'll see if he's a good player to foul.
Naparala. Naparala picks up his third. Not that that's probably significant with only 3.2 to go, but it does put Carpenter at the line.
Now, I've been saying no silly fouls all game. I'm tempted if I'm North, if there's a missed shot here and Lakeridge comes down with the rebound, I'm tempted to foul because you are just in single bonus. So that pretty much takes away an opportunity at a three-point shot.
But we'll see.
Now
Carpenter's got the first one in.
Now it doesn't matter. That pretty much iced the game.
Yeah. Yeah, you can just stand aside and let Lakeridge do whatever they want to do because it doesn't make a difference. Definitely makes no difference when the second one goes in. But
that's your ball game.
Lakeridge is going to call a 30-second timeout. Nope, now they're going to go full. Well, we'll just bag it. We'll stay here. We'll just stay here. We can. We got enough words left in us to talk it out. 5-point lead for North Medford on the John L. Scott scoreboard, and they have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. Hey, you want to also make sure that a visit to Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill on the banks of the Rogue River is included after your next game. First-class food and a new menu awaits you at Tap Rock. Well, you don't have to foul at this point, Isaac. You can just let them put up a three-pointer if they want to shoot one.
Sit back in your shell defense. Whatever happens, happens. Let the clock run out. North pulled it out. It wasn't the prettiest game, but they pulled it out.
Yeah, but when you're hungry for wins, you'll take any of them.
You'll take anything.
And this is going to be a great confidence booster for them, especially getting, Orozco back. And granted, he probably didn't have his greatest night out there, but he will get better, and it'll help. There's a three. They let him have it. That's a ball game. But I guess, and as we said, when you've only had 2 wins, you'll take them and you'll celebrate them all. That's out there in the middle. North Medford celebrating a victory over Lakeridge. Hey, we're going to be back in just a few moments with the Conger Morris post-game show, which comes your way next. Hometown help through difficult times at Conger Morris Funeral Directors. This is the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
We love our sports here.
It's our responsibility to keep them great. And we need you to know your role.
You can be a player.
You can be a coach. You can be a spectator.
Or an official.
But you only get to be one.
Know your role.
Parents, release your kid to the game.
It's my experience.
Don't yell at the refs. They have a hard job.
Know your role.
Players, respect your opponents.
Love to play, win or lose.
Know your role.
So what do you do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Dear Dad, today was hard. You know how much I love you, and you know how much I love sports. I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love to play, and I love my team. I want us both to enjoy the game, win or lose. But we can't if you always lose your temper. I hope you can cheer for me and the other players. It's about more than just the score. It's about us all enjoying the experience. I hope you can join me for my next game. I really want you to be there. Love, Katie.
All right, welcome you back to the Concord Morris post-game show. And North Medford has won this one 43-38. We can tell you this as we go through it that really North Medford had the better of it in the second half. Well, actually they didn't. It was straight up. 19 points apiece for the teams in the second half, but it helped them get their 5-point win. Excuse me, well. Ay. One of these days my voice is going to work. I just know it. Let's take a look at some individual scoring quick like. The Lakeridge Pacers were led by the 14 of Patrick Naparala. He went away in the second quarter. He had 12 through the first three. He only had 2 in the fourth. I have to quit talking. They also had 7 for Jace Swigard, 6 for David Getty, and Nick Getty had 5. Meanwhile, for North Medford, they had nobody in double figures. They were led by the 9 of Corbin Young, 6 for Antonio Orozco. They were, I guess, Miguel Torres had 7 on the night, the kind of lead. Houston Klug also had 6. But the most important thing that comes out of this is it's the second win for the North Medford Black Tornado, and it's a good win because it'll help them gain a lot of confidence in their ability to go out and close out a game, which they had to do tonight. They were only up by 1 for a while, so they had to go and actually win the game. And as Coach Blankenhorn and I have talked about, as I've talked with other coaches, and since you've coached, Isaac, you'll know this, that when a team starts playing not to lose, that's when you're going to lose. You got to learn how to play, how to win. And so they did that tonight. Pretty good.
Precisely. And my big takeaway from tonight is Houston Klug knocked down that three-pointer with about 30 seconds remaining to give the lead back to North Medford, and that's really where the game changed. And that's a big shot because moving forward, when you're playing your big games against conference rivals, Grants Pass, South Medford, both excellent teams, you got to know you can hit down big shots in big moments.
All right, we'd like to thank you for watching tonight's live streaming action, and we'd like to thank North Medford High School for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. Our next Table Rock Sports production, as far as North Medford is concerned, is Tuesday night as the Grants Pass Cavemen come to North Medford. That'll be boys action right here in the North Medford Gymnasium. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard is North Medford 43, Lakeridge 38. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. The executive producer is Joe Brett. With Isaac McQueen, I'm Terry Ross saying thanks for watching and good night from North Medford High School in Medford, Oregon.